The following program is rated TV PG. It is suitable for adults and mature people, but unsuitable for children. Good evening, folks, and welcome to tonight's 11 p.m. show. Happy New Week, and today is Monday, June 15th, 2026. Here is what's in our news this half hour. The Philadelphia Phillies put a hurtin', and I mean a hurtin', on those Miami Marlins. The score was none other than 7-0. The same teams will duke it out for game number 2 of 3 beginning tomorrow night from South Philadelphia. First pitch begins at 40 minutes past 6. We shall return with more news right after this. Welcome back to our 11 p.m. show, folks. In the stock market report, everything started to go up, according to multiple business websites like the one and only New York Stock Exchange, Yahoo Finance, Bloomberg, and many others. In other news, Mitch McConnell remained hospitalized due to the fact that he won't be seeking reelection. With that being said, somebody else will be taking his place. It appears that the Carolina Hurricanes have put a hurting on those one and only Las Vegas Golden Knights, the team I wanted them to win. But that's okay, there's always next time. The last time the Carolina Hurricanes have won their Stanley Cup championship was 20 years ago. The year was 2006. As we continue the 11 p.m. show, we'll have more stories in order. We shall return with you in just a moment. Do not forget to find the 11 p.m. show on many various platforms. You can find it on Amazon Prime. You can also find it on Local Now, and so on. Trust me, it works. Welcome back, as promised, to the 11 p.m. show on a Monday night. 6ABC explains that a city-sanctioned tent village in Wilmington, Delaware got themselves dismantled by pulling the plug on the temporary refuge that has filled Christina Park since the month of January. The action cam was there as a lot of city workers started to connect residents towards supporting services and even housing services. The mayor of Wilmington, identified as Mr. Jonathan Carney or John Carney, allowed the short-term tent city to stay in place in order to make sure everyone in Wilmington finds homes. And speaking of homes, Fox wants to buy Roku for about $22 billion. We're also told that $22 billion could pay off a lot of stuff. Still to come on the 11 p.m. show, we'll have a 7-day forecast coming straight from one of CBS News Philadelphia's chief meteorologists, who's my uncle, by the way, Bill Kelly. And then we'll have more top stories in order. Stay tuned, the 11 p.m. show continues up next. Welcome back to the 11 p.m. show, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for your 7-day forecast, coming straight from CBS News Philadelphia's chief meteorologist, who happens to be my uncle, Bill Kelly, who's joining us in the Hyundai next weather sphere. Good evening, Uncle Bill. Take it away. Thank you very much, Uncle Bill. When we come back, we'll see the winning numbers for the mighty Powerball, despite that jackpot being grown over 200 somewhat million dollars. We'll be right back in a few moments on the other side of this break. Welcome back, as promised, to the 11 p.m. show. I have the winning numbers for the mighty Powerball just for y'all, for me to read out loud. The numbers are 25, 55, 57, 60, 62, and the red number of 23, an iconic number. Since there wasn't any big winners, the next time you play this will be on Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Mighty Mega Millions will be worth a predetermined amount of cash, like over $400 million. The exact jackpot is worth $430 million. As always, good luck to you if you play. Your time is now 21 minutes past 11 p.m. We're going to wrap things up when we come back to our 11 p.m. newscast. I promise you that. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and that will do it with this Monday night edition of the 11 p.m. show. For those of you watching the networks of CBS, stay tuned now for Comics Unleashed with my uncle, Byron Allen, coming up at 35 minutes past 11. At that same time, my uncle, Jimmy Kimmel, is hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live. And then, at that same time also, my uncle, Jimmy Fallon, is hosting The Tonight Show. Remember to wake up with the entire morning crew. For CBS 3, wake up with them starting from 4:30 until 7. For 6 ABC, it's much of the same. For NBC 10, wake up with them starting from 5 until 7. For Fox 29, wake up with them starting from 4 until 10 in the morning. Thanks as always for watching on this June 15th, 2026. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you back here next time for the next 11 p.m. show. It depends on what channel I do it on the most of. Bye. So long, everyone.